Hi, my name is Trevor Okoren. I am going to walk you through how this release strategy Notion template works. First step, on the left side, go to the menu and find the release strategy, right-click, and press duplicate so that you can save the original file for your records to be able to use in the future, because you'll be able to customize this one the way that you want and you'll still be able to have that as a reference. This release strategy, like most Notion templates and most Notion docs, can be customized in terms of the visuals. Simply click change cover up here, upload, link something, or use Unsplash to be able to find a new image. You can also find a new image for the icon, and you can pretty much click into anything and change it for your liking. First stage of the template is a song database. This is just a raw list of songs, ideas, demos that I'm working on. My list is actually about 45 songs long, and this is the pool that I'm looking at in order to identify what releases or what songs I'm going to put into an album. Up next is the release view, release database, and the list view is where I typically start. You've got song title. You can set a release date by clicking in and clicking onto the calendar. Write down notes, change the status of the track, where it's at in the progress of being finished, and put in the key and other metadata if you'd like. The next view is the gallery view, and this is basically just the same view as the list view, but it's with an image instead of just a data cell. This image view is really nice because I put in album artwork for my songs in order to be able to get a view of how it could look on Spotify or other streaming platforms. The third view is a Kanban board for artists, which is basically the songs separated into the category of where they're at in the production stage, where they're being written, produced, mixed, or mastered. Fourth view is a calendar view where you can see when your releases are going to be happening in the next couple of months. And the final view is an all view where you can see every song, even songs that you've already released. If you change the status of a track from mastered to released, it disappears from the regular view, and that's why going to the all view can be helpful. Click on the released and make it back to mastered, and it should populate back. There it is. Next up is the task list. Simply click into any of these songs and you'll see the task list pop up. These are the tasks that I've used in the last 7 months in order to go from 0 to 500,000 streams. This is what I've found to work for myself, but feel free to customize this to fit to your strategy, with your team, and with what your initiatives are. In order to be able to complete a task and have it be shown in the task manager, simply click on the checkbox and it'll disappear. It shows up in done. You can uncheck it and it'll repopulate in the to-dos. Socials and registrations have subtasks. I only post a handful of times for every song. You might want to have 15 tasks there, but I only have 3 or 4. The next section is the budget section. I have an example of a budget on the right side, and then the actual numbers are on the left side for each song. If I'm going to spend $500, this is probably how I'm going to divvy it up anyways. But sometimes meta campaigns do really well. So maybe I'd want to spend $400 on a meta campaign, $50 on SubmitUp, and only $50 on Spotify. This is a great way to be able to view how your budget's doing and how the song's doing in terms of spend. The last sections of this template is simply a budget section for an overall sense of what you're spending right now per song. I only have this view there to think about how many streams am I getting, to get some sense of return and look at what strategy I'm using right now. Info is just a section where I've included some info from AI, from Reddit, and from myself to be able to help you better use this release strategy and also maximize your returns when you release music. The final thing I want to share is, if you'd like to make changes to this template, for instance, if you'd like to change the tasks that you do for each song, simply go to the main view, go up to the top right of the main view next to the new button, click the down arrow. I have it set by default to the new song template. Go to the 3 dots on the right side and click edit to edit the template. It's locked, so in the top left of the box, click on the locked button, make it unlocked by clicking unlock for me. Now you can go in and make changes. Once you're done making changes, click relock, and now it'll be locked for you. Next time you click on a new page, your changes will show up and be populated. All right, Thanks for checking out this release strategy template. I hope you use it for every song. I hope you turn it into something that becomes incredibly valuable for you so that you can spend the least amount of mental power and time on administrative stuff, and you can spend the rest of your time that you have to make music on actually making music. Thanks.